What's up, everybody? This is Angel Ghost Girl here. I'm your host, Angelica. This video is going to be Paranormal Read Aloud. Pretty soon here, though, when I get the chance to put everything together, I'm going to do a ghost story. Should be, just wait for it. It should be coming, pretty soon. Right now, I'm reading Paranormal, Ghosts, Aliens, and the Unexplained, Haunted Grounds, The Mystery of Bigfoot, Witches of Past and Present. And this is the cover of it. It's a magazine we're reading right now, and this is the cover of this next page. It doesn't really have a number right now, but it's Psychic Abilities and the Occult. That's what we're getting to now. It's mostly psychic abilities and all that stuff. So that's what they're showing there. I'm going to read this little corner here. Psychics have been revered and destructed throughout history, and the same can still be said of them today. Psychic abilities in the occult. From the ancient Mayan prophecies to those of Nostradamus and the biblical predictions and revelations, clairvoyants have long been with us. But do psychics actually exist? Though the term psychic, meaning a person who has extraordinary perception, ESP, dates to the 19th century, the idea of clairvoyance, a French word meaning clear vision, goes all the way back to ancient times, with fortune tellers offering prophecies on all manner of future events, and especially about the end of the world. Variously called divination, soothsaying, prophesying, or fortune telling, the specific practices have changed over time and taken a varied forms. Astrology, augury, clairvoyance, palm and tarot card reading. Interest in the occult activities has waxed and waned throughout the millennia, experiencing important revivals in the Renaissance era and the 19th century. One of the latest revivals today is called New Age movement. Combines Western and non-Western forms of divination and demonstrates humanity's ongoing interest in using supernatural means to predict the future. Ancient origins. While the word occult can bring to mind dark magic, black masses, or other unfavorable imaginary, it simply refers to any supernatural beliefs, matters, and practices, especially those that involve mysticism and magic spirituality. It therefore includes all varieties of divination. One of the oldest and most widespread forms of the divination is astrology, or the search for prophecies in the stars. This practice goes back at least as far as 2000 BCE, though it may be even older. During the First Empire, 1894 to 1595 BCE, Babylonians associated their patron god, Marduk, with the planet Jupiter, and other lesser gods with Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars. They observed the seasonal movement of celestial bodies, believing those movements reflected divine intervention in public events and the welfare of the king, as opposed to the lives of individuals. Because of their intense fascination with astrology, early Babylonian astronomers developed the concept of constellations, or groups of stars that appear to form a pattern in the modern-day zodiac, evolving from these earlier Babylonian patterns. By approximately the 16th century BCE, the Babylonians had developed a complex system of between 6,500 and 7,000 omens, recorded on several dozen tablets known as the enigma, that connected a broad range of astronomic and astronomic conditions predictions about the predictions about astrological systems spread east to Asia and west to Greece, where in both cases it merged with the local culture's pre-existing beliefs. The Greeks in particular left a lasting impact on modern astrology by focusing on the ascendants, or the astrological sign that is ascending the eastern horizon, coinciding with a specific time or event. The Greeks called the horoscopics, or hour marker, from which the word horoscope is derived. Greek oracles, the use of astrological signs to predict future events, surely appealed to the Greeks, who had a millennia-long tradition of consulting oracles. Allegedly, the gods themselves spoke through these oracles, derived from the Latin verb ora, or to speak, and the suffix "colum," denoting means or an instrument, offering cryptic messages and prophecies. The oracle could refer to a priest or priestess who receives prophecies or a particular site for divination. The oldest oracle site, Dodonia, in northern western Greece, perhaps dates as far back as 1600 BCE. Initially, it was likely a site for worshipping a mother goddess, but over time, Dodonia transitioned to celebrating Zeus, the king of the gods. It is mentioned in Homer's the Iliad, when Achilles invokes, hopefully I said that right, High Zeus learned of Dodonia's Pelasian living far off, boarding over wintering. The Odysseus journeys to Dodonia to consult Zeus about whether he should return home to his valley in disguise. Though Dodonia was the oldest Greek oracle, it was far from the only one. Others included the temple, god of medicine, and the oracles Trophonius and Menestheus. Before the Battle of Issus in 333 BCE, Alexander the Great traveled to the oracle of Ammon at the Sea Oasis in northern Egypt. Perhaps the best known oracle to modern readers, however, is the oracle at Delphi, dictated to the Greeks' national god, Apollo. Apollo's mouthpiece, a female priestess called a Pythia, was the Greeks. And I'm going to read this little part here and this little part here. Marduk was the patron god of Babylonia, and he, like the other major gods, was associated with a planet. In this case, the planet was Jupiter. And this, I guess, is like a statue of him, of Marduk. I think I'm saying that right. Some of the things are, I swear, in other languages. Bring it a little bit closer. I'll read the other part. A 19th century painting imagining what the scene was like when ancient Greeks consulted the Pythia at the Delphian Oracle. I guess this is what the painting looked like. Pretty nice painting. So if you like videos like this, then like and subscribe. Until next time, sweet dreams, or should I say sweet nightmares, everyone.